Take a Million. It's titled Strong. Although the word strong is often used as a compliment, it can be used to praise one's durability, intensity, or ability. There's a shift in strong when referring to Black women because a compliment is now an expectation. It then becomes a stereotype when applied to Black women because it creates pressure to hide vulnerability, handle everything alone, and appear emotionally unbreakable. Being strong does not mean a woman has to be nonchalant or emotionally distant. A Black woman can still express her personality, emotions, and vulnerability without being seen as less capable. Many Black women have grown to know themselves as strong and having to keep it together. To many Black women, strong no longer feels like a compliment, but a threat to their identity, making them feel responsible for never showing need or softness. It carries the expectation that Black women should endure hardship without complaining. I've watched many versions of myself learn and grow, so now I know what strong is meant to look like. To be strong, people say I have to figure it out on my own. To be strong means to wipe tears and move on. And to be strong means to remind oneself that no one can handle the struggles that came with being born a strong Black woman. Being a Black woman means having my head on a swivel, to expect disappointment before it arrives, and plan for the worst because a Black woman can't experience the best without it coming from within. Being told you're okay and you'll be fine is meant to hold the same weight as comfort. The tissues handed to a Black woman often come in the form of words that shrink her emotional pain and weaken her stability. Sure, many Black women won't be able to relate to having to be strong, but I'm writing for the ones that were told weakness came from crying and strength comes from finding solutions. Being labeled strong takes away from solutions. The title creates imaginary boulders and burdens. There's a conditioning to hearing strong, almost like most would prefer being called weak because it allows for breathing. It allows for the Black woman to slouch and space her feet. You don't have to stand to attention when being soft. I can show the crick in my smile and frizz in my hair. I can show on my face that the strength that's taking me to be strong is what's making me weak. That my eyes aren't watering from your compliment, but from the fact that my mask is slipping. Black women are conditioned to fit into a box that's too small to hold the weight of their emotions. Many Black women grew up believing that a Dollar General journal with a lock and 2 keys was the only place to share vulnerability. Some would rather starve themselves of the freedom that clarity can give than risk disappointing others. I would rather carry the weight of letting you down than actually unburden myself from the expectations placed on me. To reiterate, the word strong means to allow a Black woman to exist without trials and survival. Strength should not be measured by how much pain someone can carry in silence. Strength should look like being open and honest about one's emotions and needs. Strength should not mean swallowing pain, hiding tears, or carrying problems alone. When a Black woman is called strong, it should not be because she hides her struggles, but because she has the courage to be vulnerable and express them. True strength is the ability to ask for help, speak honestly about pain, and allow others to support you. A Black woman should know she can run to her community and be met with open arms that allows her to be vulnerable. She should know that losing her balance does not make her weak, it makes her stronger, because imperfection is part of being human.